Hi guys, I'm Darren Edwards and welcome back to my home. I'm actually a travel blogger. You can follow my blog on darrenedwards.online. We've had a crazy year and I'm just going to talk you through retrospectively what it was like. Where we've been to, what we've been up to, and I'm going to tell you where we're going and I'm going to take you now on my journey. We live between London, Barcelona and the south of France. We try to stay in Europe in the summer because it's really nice and warm, but in the winters we try and spend at least 3 months away. So I'm going to take you back to a year ago and where we've been. But first I have to say a big shout out. I'm getting YouTube advice from my 7-year-old niece. How cute is that? Hi Emily, thanks for your help. Last February we went to Brazil for Carnival and we booked a month-long trip. Always wanted to go to Carnival, but it's super expensive, and we said this time let's just do it. So we go to Rio, book into our hotel, and it is such a great place. It's really vibrant, it's really busy, there's lots of people, it's really sunny, and Brazilian men are all body conscious. Brazil is an amazing country, and Rio is an amazing city. We always stay in a hotel right between Ipanema and Copacabana beaches, and it's really safe. There's lots of history about people getting mugged, but if you stay in the tourist centre, it's kind of fine. Especially as gay travellers, it's fine. We've never really had a problem there. So we spent a month there, and halfway through that is Rio Carnival. I recommend anybody, if you can, just once try to go to Rio Carnival. Rio Carnival is over a week and it's literally a week-long party. It's super expensive to actually go into the carnival, and all the Brazilians we spoke to couldn't afford it. It cost us $1,000 to go for one night. That's pretty crazy, but it was a once-in-a-lifetime thing and we just said, let's do it. It is amazing. The costumes are amazing, the floats are amazing. It starts super late, it starts at 10 p.m. and it keeps going until 6 in the morning. So have a nap before you go because it's a long night. The weather was amazing, but it just happened to be on the day we went there. It rained, but it didn't stop anything. The atmosphere was electric and it was amazing. So we spent the whole of February and half of March there. It's actually quite early in the season to go to Gran Canaria, but Pride starts in May. And again, it's just a fun, vibrant, energetic place to be. There is a purpose-built centre called the Yumbo Centre. That's not 100% gay, but it's mostly gay. And it's just full of bars and restaurants and clubs and saunas and anything you want to get up to. And everybody comes for Summer Pride. It is spectacular. In June is Cities Pride, and we try every year to go to Cities Pride, partly because it runs usually over my birthday, but it's also just a fun place to be. It's one of those places that's really accepting. It's a predominantly older crowd, so it's a lot of bears and muscle men, which, if you like older guys like I do, is kind of nice to see. In July, we went on a gay cruise, having no idea what it was like, and I'm going to talk to you separately because that's a whole vlog in itself. It was an eye-opener, and I'm a gay guy and I used to be a dancer in Ibiza and I've seen lots of sites, but this is really interesting. In September, we went to the north of France. We have some friends who have a lovely house there, and they said, why don't we come and go to a vintage car rally? Well, I'm not into cars at all. I like the look of them, but that's it, and I was thinking, is this really going to be fun? And we got there and it was literally vintage cars, 1920s Bugattis. They were racing them and they were like bashing into each other. These are £500,000 cars and they were just going crazy. We sat on a corner and it was hair-raising to watch. At the beginning I was screaming, going, no, don't crash. And then towards the end I was going, crash, which is probably not what I should have done. But it was just a fun thing to see. This is actually taking longer than I thought, so I'm going to split into 2 parts. So for now, goodbye, and if you like this channel, please subscribe below and watch part 2.